guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the Rifle Paper Co. Midnight 12-month agenda. I've been talking about this and teasing this video for a month or two now, since the start of the new year, about this particular agenda that I have been using every single day, and it's basically changed up my entire planning routine. I'm still obviously obsessed with Erin Condren. You guys see my plan with me's. I still use that very heavily. I enjoy the process of decorating Erin Condrens and filling out my week in them, but this is the workhorse behind how I get everything done. This is the guy that all my to-do lists go in. All of the nitty-gritty and how I get things done ends up in this guy. So I thought I would walk you through it, show you guys the planner. Right now they're on sale since it's the since we're in February. The planners are on sale, so you can actually get this pretty affordably. And I just think it's such a great addition to a planning routine and to an organizational system. This is one of 3 different things I use. I use this, my Erin Condren, and then I also use my Google Calendar. So if you guys are interested in seeing my entire organizational system, how I use all 3 different things, definitely leave a comment and I will film that video for you guys, walking you through how all of them intertwine together. But today we're talking about this. So it's probably about a 5x7 book, about an inch thick. It has 2 little ribbons, so you can mark the monthly view and then whichever week view you are on. When you open it up, it has this really gorgeous floral pattern. I keep any ideas, random sticky notes and stuff up in the front. I have this large sheet, so if I'm out and about, I've been doing a lot of bridal shower planning for my sister's wedding coming up, so I use this to write any meeting notes. These are all mug ideas I have, so just throw a bunch of sticky notes in the front of it. The next page shows an overview of 2017 and 2018. Then it goes into celebrations. I don't really use this section. It has spots for like birthdays, important dates, and things. I find that it's not necessary for me to use that. Then there's a note section up in the front, and that's where I keep all of our monthly bills. Most of these I pay online, so I just like having this list so I can go through and mentally check off that I've done all of these each month. And I've been keeping track of which books I've read in 2017 over here. And then there's just a few more notes pages. So the next tab is the monthly view. And this is where it gets into stuff that I'm like really using. So I use the monthly view just to keep track of everything that's coming up. It's more of a just basic throw down any sort of information if I'm out and about. This is the planner that goes with me. So if someone's like, hey, are you free on this day? I'll look into this section and see what's going on. So it's a very rough outline. I don't try too hard to make sure it looks super pretty. I included the occasional sticker here and there just because I am a sticker addict and it's a really fun way to use stickers still in my planning. But I just write things down. If it doesn't end up happening, and that's fine. I don't find that I have to cross things out too much, and it's just a place that I throw down anything happening for that month. So the stickers vary from month to month, whatever I have that seems to fit. My sister's getting a new puppy on the 18th, so I'm excited to go over to her house and take photos of him. That's why new puppy's here. I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, they're getting a dog. No, my sister's getting her dog first. But all of the monthly views just show what's going on. If I'm not entirely positive something is going to stick, I use a sticky note so that when we get closer to the date, I can write in the information. Very similar to how I use my Erin Condren. So then you get into the weekly views, and this is what really drew me into this planner starting off, is that each day you get 12 different to-do list spots. I've never used all 12. It's very rare that I fill everything up, but I love having a set amount of things, so I really have to consider what's most important for me to get done that day. I add in tons of stickers just to keep things cute and interesting, but other than that, this is just where I write my to-do list down. And I love that I can see every single day of the week on one page, on one spread. So that way, when I'm like Sunday night of the week before, I can kind of figure out when I want to accomplish any big tasks. I can spread them out through the week. And I know that something's coming up on Thursday, but I don't have to worry about it yet because I'm only on Tuesday, but I know it's coming so I can prepare. I use these skinny labels that we sell in our shop to mark any sort of events that are happening. I find that using them at the top of each of the days makes it really clear and obvious what's coming up. So I know that like I'm going to the store with Amy, and that way I can plan my to-do list around that event. And they're also really easy to cover up. So if the event changes, I can just put down another label on top of it or remove it. So this has been working really well for me. If I don't finish certain tasks, I can always go back. Like if it's Thursday and I still hadn't finished this, I could easily check it off later. Or I do this like slash mark if I decide that I'm not going to do it at all. I use a slash mark and then check mark if I've completed it. And this has just worked so well for me. I'm feeling really confident with my to-do list. I can tell that I'm getting more accomplished. And it's also a really fun, stress-free way to write down my to-do lists that's still cute. Like I'm excited to look at this every day because I put in cute stickers and then I have all of my upcoming events. So it's a really good on-the-go planner when I just want to jot down some ideas that I have or things that I want to accomplish. I also really like to plan ahead in it. So like this is a week that's coming up. You can just put whatever color label down and then I know that we're having the whoop sale. So it's a really easy way just to jump ahead and write down a couple of things. Like on the 1st of every month, I change our subscription and I update our website sliders. So it's just that sort of thing that I can easily write down those to-do list items. And when I flip to the next page, like when I finally get to this week, I already know that that's on my schedule. So the planner continues on like that. It just has the rest of the year and then a contact spot in the back, which I don't use. But I find this just so helpful. It's everything I need in a really easy, like obtainable visual way. And I do still like using my Erin Condren for to-do lists, but I find that it's bulky and this is just really easy just to carry around with me even if I'm just going through the house. So my Erin Condren is more for a journal and just to track and remember what happened in a more visually stimulating way. And this is just, let's write it down. It doesn't have to be pretty. I'm not concerned about how it looks as much anymore. Like with my Erin Condren, I work really hard because I want it to look good because it's something I plan on keeping for years to come. And this I don't think I'll end up keeping at the end of the year, but it's been doing such a good job of keeping me organized and keeping me focused. And I find that using the two together is a really good system for me. There's many times where I've tried to do two planner systems in the past, but I think it was because they were too similar that it didn't work out. I found myself like overdoing or putting the same information in both, and I didn't really see the point. There was no like differentiating between the two. They ended up being just, the same planner twice. But this, I put down very nitty-gritty to-do list items that I would never put in my Erin Condren because it's just, not interesting, or just breaking down bigger projects that I would include in my Erin Condren into smaller bullet points that are more manageable. But that is it. That is my Rifle Paper Co. 12-month agenda. I love using this. I find it very helpful. I love the size. I love everything about it. The hardcover, it's just completely perfect and a really great addition to my organizational process. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see more about my organizational process, and also if you guys use a multiple planning system. Do you just use one planner for everything, or do you divide things out? How do they look different from each other? What are you using to make sure that you're staying organized? I love reading your comments and seeing how we all plan a little bit differently, but all have the same ultimate goal when it comes to planning. But that's going to be it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe for more videos from me every single week. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.